Good day. So, today at the top of your page, I want you to write day 5, standard method. Today I'm going to be teaching you the method that your parents learned, your grandparents learned, the method I learned, the method that came out before Common Core. So this is a great method for you to use to check your work if you want to check it with rectangle sections, or if you like this way better and then you want to check your work using rectangle sections, you can. You just need to, like I say, you need to be able to get to the finished product. It doesn't matter how you get there as long as it's not only a calculator. So we're going to do two problems. The first problem we're going to do is going to be a 2-digit by 2-digit. We'll do, say, 51 times 24. So the first thing I'm going to do is focus solely on the 4. And I'm going to distribute. I'm going to multiply here 1 times 4. And then it's going to kind of go like a sprinkler, you know, like the old-fashioned sprinklers. You may not know, but they used to have those. Now we're going to go over here and do the 5 times 4. Well, 5 times 4 equals 20. So I'm going to put a 2, 0 right there. Now, what I'm going to do, because I've put the 4, I've sprinklered the 4 all the way over. Now I'm going to focus on the 2. And it goes back over here. But because we're multiplying in the tens place, we need to put a placeholder. Now we have our placeholder. We're going to do 2 times 1. 2 times 1 equals 2. Then 2 times 5 equals 10. So I'm going to put a 0 in my 1. Once again, we're done. We've dispersed all our numbers. So we're going to add it. 4, 2, 2, 1. If I want, I can check with the rectangle sections method. Draw 50 and 1, and then 20 and 4. In this box we have 5 times 20. Here we have 20 times 1, 50 times 4, and 4 times 1. Here we get 1,000. Here I get 20. Here I get 0 and then 20 and 4. Just like we did yesterday, if you add up over here, add these up, I'll do it down here, 1,000 plus 20 equals, that's exactly what we got right here. And the reason why is because we were doing 20 times 50 and times 1. And that's why we put the placeholder and we said 2 times 1 is 2. So we put the 2 there, but really it looks like a 20. That's where we get that from. And then 2 times 5. But really it's not 2 times 5 we're doing. Because they're both in the tens place, we're doing 20 times 50. Now we can add here 200 plus 4, and we get 204, just like we did up here. Now we can add these two together, and we get, so I've gotten the same thing from both. So I have solved with one method, and then I have checked with another method. So that's a great way to get a 4 on your math test. By just doing one method would get you a 3. By doing 2 methods, it gets you a 4 because it's showing me that you know how to check your work and make sure your first strategy works. It does not matter if you use this method first and then you check with this way, or if you use this method and check with this way. It doesn't matter as long as you know how to check your work with a different method. We're going to do one more problem. This time we're going to do 3-digit by 2-digit. We'll say 615 times, let's say 55. Once again, just like the sprinkler, I'm going to start with the ones place. So I'm going to basically hide that 5. 5 times 5 equals 25. So I'm going to put a 5 here, and then I'm going to carry my 2, and I'm going to put it over the 1 because that's the next number. So I'm going to say 5 times 1 equals 5 plus 2. So I'm going to get 7. Okay. Now 5, because the number was less than 10, I don't have to put anything over the 6. It only happens when it's over 10, or over 9, I guess. Then 5 times 6 equals 30. And I'm going to put 30 here, because if I put the 3 up here, I can't put the 3 up there because there's no number. You only put numbers over 9 above a digit. So now, because we're going to be working in the tens place, I'm going to put a placeholder. 5 times 5 once again is 25, so I'm going to put a 5 here. And I can just write over this 2 again. 5 times 1 equals 5 plus 2 equals 7. Then 5 times 6 equals 30. I'm going to add it all up. Let's see. 7 plus 5 equals 12. Carry your 1. 1 plus 0 plus 7 equals 8. 3 and 3. That's what I got, and we can check our method. $600, 10, and 5. Remember, we're breaking up based off place value. And here will be 50, and this will be 5. 600 times 50, 10 times 50, and then 50 times 5, 600 times 5, 10 times 5, and then 5 times 5. I know that 6 times 5 equals 30. Carry my 3 threes or zeros. Here's 5, and then I have 2 zeros from the power of 10. 25. 5 times 5 equals 25. And then I have my 1 0 from powers of 10, so that's 250. 30 is 6 times 5, and then 2 zeros from my power of 10. 50 and 25. Now I can add these all up. Let's see, I'm running out of space a little bit, but we'll say 30,000 plus 500 plus 250. So we know we're on the right path so far because we got the same digit right here, and that's when we were multiplying by our 50, doing 50 to all the place values up here, right here. Remember, we did 50 times 5, 50 times 10, 50 times 600. So we have that right so far, and then we're going to do 3,000 plus 50 plus 25. And I got the same thing right there again, so I know I'm on the right track because remember that's where we did 5 times 5, 5 times 10 because it's in the tens column, and 5 times 600 because it's in the 600s. Now, when I add that all together, I get the same thing. So I know I'm right. This is called the old-fashioned way or the standard method. Either way works. You just need to be able to know how to read it on a test and then solve it to the best method that works for you. If you have any questions, feel free to bring them back to school tomorrow and we will go over them.